And if you couldn't guess what I am doing, I'm definitely not playing Minecraft or anything. So, and it's probably going to take me a year or 2 years, because it's going to be big. Put any stupid stuff on it, like my other builds. This is going to be more legit. And I'm building this thing on top of water, yes. Because it's like flat, so it makes it easier. Hold on, I'm just going to turn the light on. BRB. Don't go anywhere. There we are. Now you'll be able to see my beautiful face better. I'm going to put tons of garden around it. All these different gardens are just going to have separate living, of course. It's going to look so fab when it's done. So fab. And as well, if you guys can tell, this is a completely different world and a completely new world that I've just created, like, a couple of seconds ago. I've only just gotten into this. And I've also only just downloaded this back on my PS5. I wiped this off my PS5 not too long ago because it was taking up too much space. But I got rid of another game before I put this on, so now I have space again. Which is why I'm playing this once again. So you might be seeing a few broadcasts of this, me building the floor possibly, and other stuff in the house. And hopefully you learn some new and epic building techniques from me. Hopefully. And just remember, I am doing this in creative as well, if you couldn't tell. So, this is not really that skilled what I'm doing. Well, it sort of is. But not as skilled as doing it in survival. Doing it in survival is a whole different game. It's way more difficult. And I would have a lack of supplies. That's why I always build in creative. But in survival I will build houses still, but there won't be castles or mansions. They'll just be standard houses. It's going to be kind of weird and interesting living on top of the sea as well, because you'll hear all the like mods under the water, like the water zombies or whatever you call them, the drowns I think they're called, yeah. And you also hear fish, which will be kind of odd, but I'll find a way to deal with it, I'm sure. And I'm very sorry about the Fortnite broadcast as well. I know it didn't exactly go as planned, but that's also why I'm doing a different game as well, because I feel like Minecraft is a little bit faulty at the moment as well, and I probably should really try and get involved in other games and broadcast other games as well as just Fortnite as well. And it's also been such a long time since I've actually played Minecraft on the PS5. Yet alone a broadcast of Minecraft on the PS5. It's probably been maybe just over a year since I've done a broadcast on this game. And as well, guys, let me know if you guys get fed up of me doing this, and then I'll move on to another world and just do something different if you want. Or just let me know if you want me to play a survival game, or just hit me up. Write to me in the comments. I was kind of plotting, before I made this broadcast, to make like a tunnel through this and there going up. But I feel like I'm going to scrap that idea because that's just going to take a ridiculous amount of work to do. Like, I've got the time, it's just, I can't be asked. Like, it's going to take ages. And this house alone is going to take long enough. So building a tunnel through that sand is just going to be even more knackering on top of that. Use up more time on top of this giant house. This house is going to have tons of floors as well. And it's going to have a massive garden that's going to extend out this way. Where I'm walking now. And maybe around the other side of it as well. With a few ponds around. With a few animals in. So yeah, this is going to be a little while to make. A wee while. And this is also what I'm mostly going to be doing now. Most of my broadcast now is going to be on here. If not most, all of them. Well, I'll see what happens. I'm kind of going to do like a... It's kind of going to be similar to a wooden mansion. Or a wood hill mansion, whatever they call it in here. In the way the windows look and stuff, I feel like. But it's going to be different. But it's going to be kind of similar, if you know what I mean. It's going to be bigger though, and better. And more posh. I probably should have really chose a flat world to do this, but I feel like flat worlds look way more ugly and just unnatural. But it's easier to build stuff. But I like a challenge as well. Blimey, I already feel like I've been going at this for like centuries. And really I've only been on here for a couple minutes. God almighty. I forgot how time consuming Minecraft is. And as well, if any of you guys got any building suggestions, feel free to write to me as well. What you think I should add in the castle, and I might add it. I didn't say I would add it, I said I might, depending on if it's a cool thing to add. The other plus about building a castle over the sea is when I make the little ponds as well, I make some of them fishing ponds. So then I have an endless fishing pond where I can get an endless amount of fish. And it will be all natural as well. Because I won't need to put in any spawners. I might cut this floor a bit short as well. Like I might not do it all the way out to that other wooden point where I've already put. I'll just see how big it is a minute. Because it only needs to be a certain length. Yeah, I reckon that'll probably do. It's wide enough. I don't want it to be like too wide. Because I want good garden space as well. Because all this over here will probably be the garden. So I want to get rid of this. This is just a rough outline of where I'm going to build it. Right. Probably going to start adding some grass now. First I'm going to do that. That's more than big enough. What am I doing? Blimmin'. So I'm basically just doing a rough outline of where this section of the garden's going to be. I don't think I'm going to take it all the way to that edge there because that'll be too big. That should be big enough. Methinks. If I get rid of this whole top bit here. Disgusting dirt. And I'm also sorry if my building skills are really lacking here, but remember I haven't played this for a while. So I might be fairly rubbish. Even in creative. I'm just trying to think what I'm going to make the steps out of. Because I'm going to have to add steps to go up there. Because like I said, I don't want it to look too stupid. Grass, where you at? I think I need to go away and think about it because like I said, I'm really out of practice with Minecraft. So I need to think on this a little bit. Because I don't want to absolutely screw it up. So I might do more of this tomorrow. I'm a bit gamed out now as well. Anyway, with that being said, the Gladiator signing off. See you guys.